Hello everybody, welcome back to where we talk about games, TV, and film. First, we're going to watch this new Star Wars trailer without stopping it at all. Then, I'm going to kiss my ad revenue goodbye. And then after that, we're going to talk about the trailer if we can, if we find anything to talk about. Otherwise, I'll just react to it and just nerd out over how excited I am, because I'm betting that this trailer is going to be more about the story and less about random action clips like the last one. So, really excited. Let's get into it without interruption. I'm going to make this, give you the full screen. You know, I know I'm not getting ads anyway, so what the fuck. Go big or go home. Here we go.
When I found you, I saw raw, untamed power. And beyond that, something truly special.
Something inside me has always been there. But now it's awake. And I need help.
I've seen this raw strength only once before. It didn't scare me enough then. It does now. Let the past die. Kill it. If you have to. That's the only way to become what you were meant to be. We are the spark that'll light the fire that'll burn the First Order down. Come on! This is not going to go the way you think. Fulfill your destiny.
I need someone to show me my place in all this.
Pretty damn cool. Woo! Okay, so I don't know if they're alluding to it on purpose, but, well, I mean, they clearly are. Let's stop this from autoplaying. Are they alluding to a possibility that our hero might become a villain? Maybe in a future movie? Maybe there will be more Jedi? Because, I mean, we've always been made to feel like there are not going to be any more Jedi. They're all being killed off. But it's taking like a century to do it. Well, at least a century. And let's break it down, this trailer. We're gonna go through it bit by bit, cause it looks fucking awesome. There are a couple of things in it that I was like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. Okay. So let's get into this. I just want to break it down piece. I want to break it down piece by piece, because I know that there's real quick clips that we probably would love to go into. This is just a pointless little comment, but these new AT-ATs or whatever they're going to be called, I like them. They're pretty cool. And that's not just me fanboying about Star Wars. There were a couple things I saw in this trailer, honestly, that I don't feel 100% great about.
Raw, untamed power.
I love the voiceover. Let's get into it.
And beyond that, something truly special.
has always been there.
Alright, Luke. Are they ever going to explain how he survived on this island? I would love for them to explain that. I understand the Force is a powerful tool and weapon, but I'm pretty sure this island's in Iceland. And regardless of where it's at, it looks like it doesn't have much else besides grass and rock. What do the Jedi eat? I hope they explain that. They don't need to fill every corner of the Star Wars universe, even though they totally took all the old comics and just said, fuck you, it's not canon anymore, because this is our universe now, bitch. They don't have to explain and fill everything up with explanations, but God, I would love just like one sentence in the middle of the movie just saying how he ate, because I would like to not have to think about that the whole time we spent. Like, it's going to be probably a whole act, whole third of the movie is going to probably be spent on this island. All I can think about is he's got to be really hungry, right? Okay, enough of that. I think it's not that important, but everybody has got to be thinking about that, right?
But now it's awake. And I need help.
This is fucking awesome. Okay. Not that you need me to tell you. So this looks, I want to take this still and expand on it, on what I think this is. There's a thing with swordplay that involves learning control. So you'll be swinging your sword at something, and the goal is to swing it as hard and fast as you can without hitting the thing, but get as close as you can to it. So a lot of control, a lot of force, muscles going both ways, not just to swing it down, but to stop it, or whatever. Like, whatever you need to do, you might find yourself actually needing to stop or swing in a different direction to save your life. So that's something that is actually a part of swordplay, and at least in training. And I bet that that's what this... I mean, I would love for that to be the case here. Do I think that it's a... I don't know, because that part of sword training isn't very visually exciting. And I think, yeah, there's probably a good chance that I'm reading into this way too much. And the producers of the show would never do that, because it's not, easily consumable and fucking cool visual thing. And it would confuse viewers or something, because she's not actually hitting the rock, but she's swinging towards it. What the fuck? This is one of them weird indie movies, isn't it? Fuck my life. I hope that's what it is. That would be cool. And then, like, eventually she gets, like, she's swinging it at the rock, and she's swinging it. She keeps hitting the rock and failing. And then this is like a quick clip of her finally getting it right and not hitting the rock. And that's cool. I don't know if that's a direct cause of her almost hitting the rock. Kind of alludes to her possibly being more of destructive, like having destructive powers. Or having, yeah, I mean, she got more than just destructive powers, but her destructive powers seem pretty fucking powerful.
I've seen this raw strength only once before.
There's another clue to clue us in onto maybe she is a little bit, what is it? What's the word? Like, available for to go to the dark side. Like, she's not steeped, rooted in light. That would be cool. That would be really fucking cool.
It didn't scare me enough then. It does now. Let the past die.
You know why I think it's cool? Sorry, none of this is especially interesting me. I did want to know what that fire was, but you know why I think it would be cool for her to struggle with going to the dark side, because it's a self versus self story. It's not good. It's not another good versus evil, and I think the whole good versus evil thing is a little bit misleading to a lot of especially young people that are growing up and like learning about our culture and learning about the real world and how things work. Um, these stories that make it very black and white between good and evil. I don't know. I think it's dangerous, especially now. It teaches people that they don't really need to think too much about what is good and what is evil. It's pretty obvious, right? Because all the bad guys kill everybody and they try to get all the money and all the power, and the good guys just give it all up. That's how it works in the world. All you poor ass people that are a part of this culture, give all your shit up, and if you try to get anything in life, you are a little bit evil. Like, I don't know, a little misleading, just a little bit, just a little bit.
Kill it.
And I say that with some passion because I think I was a little bit, what's the word? Kind of a victim of that whole idea, that whole ideology. Like, being charitable is the only way to be good. And yeah, no, it's not 100% the case. Looking out for yourself it's inherent in us for a reason. It's self-preservation, and that's okay. Just as long as you're not stepping all over other people to do it. And I think that's if Star Wars goes that route, like saying, oh yeah, these evil, this Sith is. Now I just thought of something else. I'll talk about that later. If they say, oh, these Sith, or they think that they're preserving themselves, or they think that they are helping society by doing all this, then great. But that's never been Star Wars. Star Wars has always been the really classic, just good versus evil, very, very, just black, and the good very white. Another thing I want to mention, we're going to see more of that Sith Jedi from the last movie. He could actually become interesting this season. It looks like he's still struggling. He's still a little bitch boy. But I like that he's still struggling. I thought that they were going to make him 100% the bad guy, the big baddie, big bad wolf. It doesn't look like they're going to do that at all. So, woo!
That's the only way to become what you were meant to be.
I mean, we all know he's going to kill his mom. So that... I might have to take back what I said. By the end of the movie, maybe he'll be a total bad guy. And maybe it'll be predictable the whole entire time watching this movie. You'll be able to think, yeah, there's no way for me to be emotionally invested in this because I know how it's going to turn out. He's going to turn out to be the bad guy. I don't see any twists or turns coming. Wouldn't it be crazy if he didn't kill his mom and they actually made us actually give a shit about him? I don't know. That would be nice. The main character, I feel, isn't particularly funny. Her friends are. All of her friends are, like, really interesting characters. Main character, this protagonist, this great good person. No, I don't actually fully fall into her camp. But it's like the evil guy who's a little bitch. I at least want him to not be just a complete evil dude. I would like him to surprise us. The same with the protagonist, but I know that they're not going to use her to surprise us. Then it won't be consumable. They gotta use a side character to do something edgy or surprising. They're not going to do that with the main character. I just know it. So that's my prediction. Main character of this story is yet again going to be, if not a complete copy of Luke, and, well, at least all the bad parts of Luke. Well, I don't know if there were many bad parts, but just a copy of the stereotype. A shallow copy of Luke. if it's not gonna be if it's not gonna be that, if she's not gonna be another one of those like the last movie, she will at least be predictable. I guarantee it. I don't know what to think about this thing. Uh, and usually when I fall really in the middle with something like this, I'm trying to inch over to like I like it. It could be cool. I got to see the movie though. This is one of those things that, you know, I doubt that they'll make another Jar Jar Binks. It doesn't look like he can talk. So maybe they learned their lesson. He's cute. It's gonna be a perfect size to make a toy out of. They're gonna make a ton more money. Ton more money. That doesn't sound right, but yeah, it'll be great for the kids, and it surely won't be a Jar Jar Binks. Yeah, I like him.
We are the spark that'll light the fire that'll burn the First Order down.
Is he a Jedi? Also, I like the scenes in space very much. This is a clusterfuck. This here. And that scene before. Why aren't they giving him good scenes? He's actually one of the characters I like. Okay. Not that guy. Not that guy. That guy, yeah. I like him. And, well, I do like the other guy, but this guy, this whole scene he's in sucks. I'm sorry. And we're gonna watch the movie, so maybe this is just one clip that just isn't particularly great. But like this, I love the when the engine fires. What kind of ion engine is that? I don't know. Yeah, that was cool. And the ship flying past all this debris, which looks a lot better than any space debris that I've seen in a long time. Looks fucking cool. This scene, after seeing that, this scene is just... I don't know. Watching both of them by themselves was a lot worse than this part. That looked amazing. Fucking wallpaper. There you go. If I could just get the ships lined up a little better. What is this, though? This is one of those... Okay, look at the ship. Look how it's partly lit. It looks like it's in a cheap old 70s Star Wars set. But if they explain this by, oh, they're under the eclipse, or they're under the penumbra, the shadow, the edge of the shadow of a planet or something huge, then it could be really fucking cool. Like, oh, hell yeah. Like, part of this big Star Destroyer is covered in shadow because, you know, the shadow just lined up right. That would be so fucking awesome because you're like, oh, you know, this universe has a little bit more depth to it. It's like three-dimensional, and you know, it's not just a movie. That's where you get a little bit crazy with it, but it's all caused by that little thing, that little shadow, that little touch. Hopefully, they didn't just add a shadow to it to make it look scary. Oh my god, it's so long, it's partly in shadow. Even though it's in space, so we should be able to see the whole thing. If there's a big ass star nearby.
This is not going to go the way you think. Fulfill.
Let's go back for a second. I hope this... you know what? I've been pissed off about the most recent movie copying A New Hope. But if they do a copy of the Hoth battle, I might not mind that much. Now, one thing confused me. So was Luke's... I'm just speculating on the story. Was Luke scared, or did he get hungry and leave the island and just hide out in some cave nearby? And she's like, oh, I gotta finish my training. I'm not evil. She swam. She had to swim through some water to get to him. And he's like, oh shit. Fuck. I knew I should have turned off my phone and all the electronic stuff. Should probably tracked me down. I don't know.
Or Phil.
Let's look at that hangar again. We only get 2 seconds of this. What are these? That's, it could be a No, I don't think it's a Oh, fuck! They're holding AT-ATs. Each one of these T-shaped fuckers is holding an AT-AT. That's cool. This is a big hangar. This is an awfully big hangar. It's got a bunch of AT-STs laying around. Fighters hanging from the ceiling. Which, I have a question. There's a catwalk up there, and people are going to say, oh, well, there's a catwalk. That's how you get in the ships. But how do you get the ships in the middle? How do you get into those ships? Also, why are we even using pilots this far in the... It's in the past, but... If it's this advanced, if everything here is so advanced, why have these ships be manned by people? Because it's fucking cool, right? Yeah, I don't really care that much about that. But explain that, Star Wars execs, movie makers, whoever. So we get a pretty cool clip of snow. And it looks like he is doing a death grip, force grip, on our protagonist. Pretty cool. One of his eyes is fucked up just like mine. Maybe I'll identify with him too. Yeah, what? This scene... This is what made me all excited. Like, he's gonna turn out to be evil by the end of the movie. That's my prediction. But at least it'll be a good time watching him, and just let yourself fall into the idea that maybe he is possibly gonna be good.
To show me my place in all this.
Woo! She needs somebody to show her her place in all this, so she turns to a man. That's right! Let loose the feminist blogs! Fucking... You can bet your ass that there's gonna be some shit. Who's this? Oh wait, that's Bitch Boy. Little Bitch Boy watching the army make sparks out the window.
When I found you, I saw raw, untamed power.
This reminds me of the game Oblivion. When you go into Oblivion. This probably reminds other people of better, more modern games. Or movies, but what is with the streaks of red that look like velvet, but also flesh? Like really old, like beef jerky, maybe? Beef jerky with glowing red blood flowing down it. Hello, Hollywood. If you ever want me to make sets for you, just call me up. I have some great ideas for how to use beef jerky.
And beyond that, something truly special.
I have some high hopes for her. Just don't make her, like, change her. I know that, like, so many of us in this community of people who talk about entertainment, we complain about you changing characters or making them do stuff that's out of character. Just change her fucking character, please. God. I don't know, people like her, so whatever. Maybe Star Wars isn't gonna be for me this year. I don't know. She gives him her lightsaber. She gives him his lightsaber.
Inside me has always been there. But now it's awake. And I need help.
It's kind of cool that she's going on some journeys, looking for other stuff. Either that, or she's still on the island having some kind of trip. But that looked cool. Whatever that was. Is that really far away, or is it really small? I don't know. She's giving her lightsaber away. He's like, what? But my lightsaber is so fucking cool. And she's like, well, no, it's not. I'm going to go look for another one over in these rocks over here. And she continues to look for stuff. She's upset that she can't find a lightsaber. She asks for it back. She gets that. This is not the story. What did they burn down? Some arbitrary city. Oh, let's go back to this, because I'm betting this scene is from when she was wet and went into that cave looking for him. Wherever that is. Where is it? Oh, and I think they got were they found out? This movie's gonna be really action packed, as Star Wars usually is. Did you even catch that part? Yeah, this. That looks really awesome. Trying to lose him in some crystal cave. And Chewie has eyes. That's new. I didn't really pay attention to the last movie. It's kind of forgettable. I'm not talking about Rogue One, by the way. I liked Rogue One. This looks so good. Fucking awesome. And I do quite... Yes! Can we see this in slow motion? Yes, we can! No, it's not very high frames per second, but that was cool. That was really fucking cool. Like, oh, actually, I don't know how that type of engine would work, but it looks fucking cool. I'm excited. Okay. This has been my 100% totally legit professional breakdown of The Last Jedi official trailer number 2, starring Mark Hamill, Daisy Ridley, John Boyega. And as you can tell, I'm a professional at speaking just as much as I am at doing these videos. If you want to see the progress of me doing these types of videos, as well as actual gaming news, TV, and film news, follow, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you're feeling like being a masochist. Yeah. Let's look at the comments actually real quick, because I noticed this has a lot of dislikes. We got this covered. Oh, somebody re-uploaded the trailer. Okay. Well, this is the official trailer. Let's still look at the comments. Not as many dislikes. Spoiler alert, Luke. Okay. Rey is straight up gonna be stronger than Kylo Ren. Wow, the protagonist is gonna be stronger than Kylo Ren? The antagonist? Can we get number 1 trending? Rey is a Kenobi because all Star Wars is about Kenobis and Skywalkers working together. That would be cool. That would be pretty cool if they explained it. Y'all never seen the South Park episode of Stan's dad nutting all over his desktop? Well, I just lived that moment. Alright. You had me at the upgraded AT-ATs. Yes, yeah, I agree. Take your guesses. Who goes to the dark side and who goes to the light side? You know how fucking cool it would be? I was just talking about this, but not as well articulated as just saying, what if Rey and the bitch boy switched sides? If Rey... Oh, here's another one. Blow it. If Rey turns to the dark side, this will be the ultimate turning point for Star Wars, because then I will be excited for Episode 9. I don't want this to be a copy of The Empire Strikes Back, like The Force Awakens was a copy of New Hope. Honestly, I've always wondered What would have happened if the heroes actually agreed to join the villains when they are given the offer? God. I mean, this commenter just put something else in my head. Like, what if it was just her friends? What if her friends betrayed her, and they took up some offer and they just went totally bad? That would give them some opportunity to explain some of the Empire inner workings. They could do some more story from that side. Just kind of expand the universe a little bit. Because until they do something else with the universe, it's just gonna be, I don't know, more of the same. Alright, that's enough comments, and that's enough of me rambling, pretending I know anything about Star Wars. I appreciate you watching. Oh, and thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you next time, and I want to be a part of your day, so subscribe and hit that notification. Excuse me. And don't you want to be a part of my day? I plan on uploading videos at least every other day, so I'll be working on that. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. And bye.